Hi, welcome to your self-love, self-care reading for the remainder of the week of November 7th to the 12th. I wasn't planning on doing this reading. It's just the energies have been really tough this week, and I felt like additional cards needed to be pulled for myself and probably for the collective. It's just really tough energies right now. A lot of changes, a lot going on. A lot it looks like we have to let go of, and things coming to the surface or to light, and it's a lot. So I wanted to pull some self-love, self-care cards, and then some guardian angel cards wanted to come out too. So this is our reading for the remainder of the week to get through this week, which may be a little tough for us right now. The first card was not surprising. It's forgive and release. And in here, we are stronger for carrying love and forgiveness rather than hate or anger. We can keep our lessons learned without holding on to past hurts. I don't know about the rest of you, but a lot is angering that's coming up right now. People not doing what they're supposed to, or disappointing you, or things not working out, and you might be reflecting on you should have made better choices, shoulda, coulda, woulda. And this is all about forgiving and release. And again, I really don't like the word forgive. I understand what it means, but just the word forgive, it's very hard. It's just really release and not have regrets and know that it was a lesson. You are wiser for it. And then you can almost save yourself from having to experience it again by learning your lesson. And definitely forgive and release. So let go of that anger too. If you're bottling up hurts, anger, anything, let it rise to the surface. There's a lot of moon energy going on right now. Let it rise up. Look at it. Feel it. Because when you feel it, you move to the other side and release it. And then you're freer. You're freeing yourself. She's holding the rose. She's seeing the light. Forgive and release. And trust that you're learning inner wisdom of it all. You'll learn these lessons, and you can fully let them go and let go of the hurt and the anger and know that there's lessons here. No surprise, because it's very tough energy what's going on right now. There's grace in this. This card says, make choices based on what your heart can live with, even if those decisions may turn out wrong, quote unquote. We receive grace after we've shown it to others. This is all live to your own heart compass. No matter what everybody else is doing, whatever they're pushing on you to, we're getting pushed, we're getting pulled. There's so much going on. Stand in your grace. Do what's aligned with your heart, with your integrity, and nothing is wrong with that. You can always stand by your choices at this time, coming from that mind space and heart space. So you're always aligned with grace, no matter what happens, no matter what you have to forgive and release, whatever's going on. And when you see the next card, you'll understand even more. Just hold on to your own personal grace through it all, because that's what's going to get you through this energy. Also, you might be, supported by friends or family at this time too, through anything that's going on. But definitely, there's grace in just being aligned with your insides and your heart and doing what's right. That that feels right, no matter what. Stay in that grace. And this next card, this didn't surprise me either. Remove toxicity. We are only treated as badly as we allow ourselves to be. Pay attention to your physical and emotional health and reduce your toxic burdens. I really feel this energy is calling on, and we saw in the cards in other readings, it's really calling on our inner strength, our inner wisdom, and our inner power. And it's that inner power that we have to tap into and rise up and stand strong for ourselves and release those people, situations, circumstances that we know are toxic to us, that we know is draining to us. Normally, we're very good people, giving people and everything else. And, before you know it, you give an inch a mile. You've given months, years, it's to something or someone or some situation, and it's not working for you. It's draining you. It's draining your spirit. You're not getting enough in reciprocal relationships. You're not getting enough in return. Not that you just give for a payoff, but you can't give, and not have anything back. You have to fill up your own cup. So I'm reading into these cards because this is in combination to other readings and the energies that are out there, but it's definitely a lot of forgiveness and releasing of old hurts and anger having a grace in there that's aligned with your own heart, your own mind space, knowing you don't have regrets because you're standing in what you believe, what you know is the right thing, whether you get payoffs for it or not. You did the right thing at the time. There's nothing to regret. And removing that toxicity, releasing those burdens, releasing anything that's not working, standing strong in your inner body, your inner power. To do that, you have to stand up for yourself for that, to remove toxicity. You have to be honest with yourself, what's not working, what's draining you. And you have to be in touch with your inner power to know you have to stand strong and firm for yourself, and in order to face that and release that toxicity. So there's a lot of that. And no surprise, the crowning card is coexistence. And this is all about how to positively coexist in this world with others, with everything going on that's good, bad, and beautiful and ugly. But we have to coexist with others, and we can't give to the point of exhaustion. We can't hold on to old hurts and anger. We can't be constantly drained by negativity. We have to remain in our grace, our inner power, and be strong through it all. And this is coexist. And it says you do not need to quote unquote win or harm anyone to be as you are. Appreciate the diversity as part of nature. Variety is the spice of life. But I always say, this is coexisting. But here, it's almost like this release of anger and everything. She's releasing. She's completely in the water, in her emotions, in the honesty of that. She's coexisting with the animals and the elements around her. And there's a certain peace and a certain grace in that. And to coexist, you can't be in this tranquil state if there was such rough waters or some kind of toxicity going on. It's like you have to release and cleanse. Water is cleansing. And there's so much I'm getting from this card. It's just the fact of we have to release that toxicity. We have to forgive and release the old hurts and anger. Remain in our grace to coexist peacefully and feel like we're floating on these calm waters. And it's almost like we're creating these calm waters for ourselves to float on. Meaning, if we stay in the toxic relationships and circumstances, aka that's rough waters. If we don't forgive our anger and hurt and everything else, we certainly won't be feeling this peaceful grace, just like this card, this peaceful grace of this card. So to get in the state of coexisting, almost floating in these tranquil, beautiful waters, we have to create that environment. We have to get rid of all the extra that we permit in our lives and get rid of it. Forgive and release the hurt and the anger, and remove the toxicity. And that requires being strong, inner strength, to look at it and be honest with ourselves, and then act, to get rid of that toxicity. And the same with forgive and release and remain in that grace. So I really love that. And then I wanted to crown it with a couple of guardian angel cards. The first one was gratitude. Thank you. This is a heartfelt thanks to you from someone you recently helped in some way. Your guardian angel also wish to thank you for the unconditional love you emanate to the earth, humanity, and those around you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are eternally blessed. May peace, grace, and love, interesting grace, may peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your sacred path. I almost feel like the guardian angels are stepping in to thank you because you're probably not getting enough thanks along the way this week. For whatever you're doing, they want to show you gratitude and say thank you to you, and that, and even though you remain in this loving state or you're doing things for others and giving, it does not go unnoticed. You are making a difference. They have gratitude to you. And so if you're feeling in your immediate around surroundings, some toxicity you have to release, or some old hurts and anger, or situations that are rising anger and hurting you, let it all go. Know in the bigger picture you have grace. You coexist, and there's gratitude here for how you're handling yourself through it all. That whatever you're putting out does not go unnoticed. You do make a difference, whether you're seeing immediate results or not. Let your energy shift to that. That also helps you release anything that's toxic. Let all that go. Whatever people are, that any energy you're absorbing or any feelings, you work that out and just get back into gratitude. Know that they thank you, And it does not go unnoticed how much you're giving to the earth, humanity, people around you. They're thanking you. You are eternally blessed. Peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your sacred path. I love that. The last card is trust. You are looking at a situation from purely a physical perspective, and therefore you cannot see the bigger picture and the blessings interwoven within this event. We, your angels, urge you to trust, for all will work out in the best way possible. Let go of your fear and apprehension and allow God's healing energy to flow to you. Trust, for all will heal in ways you never thought possible. So through it all, through all the energy or whatever you're feeling right now, trust it is going to all work out. You can't see everything. You're only seeing it from a physical perspective. Other things are, interwoven and being worked out. And just trust, let go of all fear, apprehension, and allow positive energy to flow to you, because trust it will all work out in ways you never thought possible. So I love that. Hold on to gratitude and trust. And let's see if I can just get one more guardian angel card just to top it all off, because I feel like this is really tough energy. I don't know exactly what's going on, but it's really been really tough. Oh, wow. And with a prayer. How interesting. Dear guardian angel, help me dissolve past guilt or regret. Goes with the forgive and release. Help me to see that all is always in perfect and divine order. Help me to let go of the fear that I project on my future. Help me to live fully within each precious moment and feel your eternal love within and around me. Help me to realize and fulfill my true potential. Thank you. So here it is. This is what you're supposed to be saying to the guardian angel to help you dissolve your past guilt and regret. And that all comes with the forgive and release. So if things are getting kicked up, have no regrets. You learned your lessons. You won't have to go through that again. Release that experience. There's grace in that. Get rid of that toxicity. It's probably in your body, in your energy field. Just get away from it. Let it go. The people, the circumstances, whatever it is, they're not worth the extra energy anymore. They're not worth the power over you anymore. You'll easily coexist in these smooth waters you create for yourself in this peaceful state by forgiving and releasing and having grace and removing that toxicity in these clean, beautiful, tranquil waters, coexisting with everyone. Hold on to gratitude, trust, and then you have that prayer that basically is helping you dissolve that past guilt or regret, and you can move forward. Everything's in divine order, and you will fulfill your true potential. And this is probably all for a purpose of working through all this, so you're clearer to move forward. And everything is constantly shifting. We'll get through this period of energy. Have a fabulous rest of the week. Hang in there and check out my channel for other readings. Take care. Bye-bye.